When the rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me say, like the lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Lay with me, sweet.
This is Leah E with Caraboom.com at Jazz in Bloom Ignited. And we are here finally with the one, the only, Miss Anuschka Wright. Hello. How are you? Afro Twins. I'm just kidding. So, Anushka, this is your second Jazz in Bloom in a row. Why do you choose to do it on Father's Day? Why do you choose to do it on Father's Day?
Well, we were looking at dates in June, and it just kind of came together as during the plannings. There aren't a lot of nice events for people to take their fathers. After the dinner, it's like, okay, daddy, bye. It's like so.
Right.
So it's evening, 7 o'clock. You go to church, you have your dinner. They crab and rice, they're happy, and then you come get dressed up and spend a nice evening with some great music and feel special a little bit more longer.
Yes. That's amazing. So, Jazz in Bloom, I knew it started last year. Does it aid anything? Is there a cause behind Jazz in Bloom?
For sure, I'm the cause. I am the original foundation
Yeah.
recipient.
Yes. No, I mean, I was told, I think, that it was helping your education in Canada.
Yes, yes. I went off to school for the first time to study music. Um, at studying in Montreal at Concordia University. So yeah, I needed funds for that. I've been working as a full-time musician now for 2.5, 3 years. 4 years professionally, but 2 years focused on it. So my income is sporadic, and I want to learn more about it, and I want to continue this and continue to grow the craft. But I need help. So I felt like putting on a concert would be a great way for people to, one, know me as an artist, and also to know that I need assistance and this is what I want to do to show them my vision, because you can explain something to someone as you can be the best poet in the world, but it's a difference when it comes to life before somebody's eyes. So that's what Jazz in Bloom is.
Lipstick's traces and your light ticket to romantic places, and still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment. Those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant. Of the brown
Quote comes to my mind, and it says, "We must lift as what? We must lift as we climb. Lift as we climb." So, like, you're helping someone up as you go up too. So I can't remember exactly who said it, but I just remember that quote, and it seems to me that's exactly what you're doing, because not only are you doing this concert and you're performing, but you're featuring other musicians and artisans in the foyer before your show. So that's an amazing thing, and it's just a wonderful, generous thing to do. And also, I think this year, they mentioned two other causes tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Y- I have a need as well, but there are so many other people that don't have outlets that people don't know what's going on, and there's so many great programs out there that are, aiding, especially people in the arts, and I feel like we have to get more of a message out there for people who are focusing on the youth and bringing about a good change, so one of the projects is the Accordion Project. Diana Hamilton, who was spent many years performing in Paris, and she started a project with bringing back the accordion, which is a lost art. And one of the interesting things she told me about it was that the teacher that she brought in, and the children were in Cat Island. The teacher that she brought in spoke only French. So, these kids were learning a language as they were learning the music. So, what kind of exposure do our kids get daily like that? What type of opportunities do our kids get like that? So, the kids, and they understood him, so it was a win-win. It was a double growth thing. So that's one of the projects that I feel like more people should know about and should try to support. And we also have my mentor, Adrian Diaghiler. He started this great thing, the Jazz Bahama Jazz Project, and one of the group that's under that, it has a great, magnificent, brilliant group of young boys who he plays with called the Jazz Cats. 12, 15 young guys playing jazz like oh my god, like their spirits are like from old guys that just are reincarnated. Honestly, man, one of them is on trumpet. We have the pianist and a young drummer, and these guys are amazing. And so he's mentoring them, and he's trying to get them out there. And honestly, the talent is so high. And again, so it's like we want people to know what our youth are doing, because there's so much good going on out there, and it just doesn't have enough exposure.
Dance was very nice, tell me the people look at the word up on the real phone. Look at my baby, told me to feel free. Got him to do it, so he loved me. When he put his arms around me, back and he said, what's it got to
And Anushka's sitting there talking like she ain't a youth herself. I'm saying, no, seriously, she's very young. I want you to know this. I mean, they can see that, but it's crazy. I mean, it's amazing.
I don't look that young.
Why not? Who says that? I do hope I look that young. Please card me. But no, you are so amazing. You're very inspiring. You inspire people much older than you and much younger and your age, and it's just an amazing thing that what you're doing. Where do you hope to see Jazz in Bloom go when you're even done with school? Are you going to continue with these concerts, or
That would be my hope, because like I said, there are so many other programs outside of myself that need support and that need people to know about them. So I would love to continue Jazz in Bloom. I'm hoping that the following continues to grow. People continue to learn about what we're doing and what we're pushing for. The whole thing about Jazz in Bloom is we like to support people who live out loud, who live jazz life. It's not just the music, but the whole idea of jazz, the freedom, the openness, the just jumping in type of mentality that comes with that music, and that radiates through any type of free expression. So I would very much like to continue it.
we spoke to some of your friends from Montreal, and they were from the UK, but they met you in Montreal, and they said that they heard that, well, they know that music is different in the UK. Jazz, I mean, is different in the UK as it is in Montreal and here. What's your experience in the culture changes?
Oh, wow, yeah. Definitely jazz is, a thing in Montreal as opposed to here. It's such a small community. We're a tight community, but it's nonetheless, it's small. A lot of people here don't really know what jazz is, and what I found in Montreal is you find, of course, a lot more people that have a appreciation for it as just listeners, not just people who play the music, but people who just enjoy it. So they can have a really nice conversation with just a guy who's never picked up an instrument in his life, but he knows what he likes and he knows great music. So it's great to get encouragement from people like that as well.
I love it. Anything else you want to mention that I'm not asking you right now about anything else?
Tonight was a great night, but it's not the end, and we still need more support. So, if you feel inspired by what's happening here, by what you've seen, I would encourage you to reach out to me. We're on jazzandbloom.com. You can email us at jazzandbloom@gmail.com. And I also have a GoFundMe page set up for my tuition and fees in Montreal. So if you want to find out more about our charities, if you want to find out more about myself or the Jazz and Bloom vision, please reach out to us and hopefully lend a hand.
Thank you very much. So, Anushka, who you been hanging out with, girl?
Caraboom.com.
When the rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze. Play with me, sweet with me. When we dance, you have a way with me. Sway with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor. They with my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic to me. When we sway over me, I can hear the sound of violins on the floor. It begins. Baby, there's only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me down.